What's up YouTube? Welcome to another weekly breakdown. Today I'll be breaking down all the trades that I took to pass my first ever Funding Ticks futures account. It was a 50k account. I passed it within a week. Everything was great. So right now I'm gonna review all the trades that I went through that I took this week, and next week we'll be looking to scale up. Stay tuned for the scale up video. See if we make it to a payout. We'll see. Alright, so let's get into the first trade of the week. Alright, so this is the first trade of the week. As you can see, I tried to get in here, but I don't know what I was doing. Like, I was just confused with my entries. But anyways, I still managed to get in a little bit. I still managed to get back in, which was good. At first I was a bit worried because it was pushing back in like almost halfway down my stop loss. Then it started returning back, and then we got a very aggressive swing above. So I entered on this inverse right here, waited for that to break. I was a bit skeptical, to be honest, because it was very close to New York session open, and then as you can see here, New York session open, and we just boomed up into take profit right there. So this put me up 2% on the account. So starting off on Monday, I was up 2% on the account already, which was very nice. Alright, so this is the second trade of the week, second trade of Monday. So right here came really close to my TP, but never hit. And I'll be honest, I was a little bit worried. I was a little bit concerned, bro. I was like, this is not good. This is not good at all. So I was just waiting. The whole Monday, I just had a bullish sentiment, or at least for scalps. So I was just waiting. This was a very risky trade because it went in after like the session ended. So I was pretty concerned. And then we finally started getting a little bit of a push up. And I was thinking, okay, cool. This is looking good now. But overall, I wasn't too worried. I was just like, if I take a loss, I'm already deep in profit. So it wasn't really much to worry about. But yeah, like this is just choppy. But what I like, I'll talk about that in a sec. So what I like about this strategy so far is that I can actually deal with choppy price action, to my understanding at least. For the most part, I think that with this model, I'm able to deal with choppy price action. Obviously, I don't want to overtrade too much and do too much with my system, but I think that the way I've structured it, I'll be able to trade in bad conditions, you know. But obviously you don't want to trade in bad conditions. You want to trade in the best conditions possible, if possible. You're not always going to get good conditions, but still bullish for the week. Okay, now we're seeing a push up. I saw it break past this IFVG, and I was thinking, yeah, we're Gara, bro. We've already won. There it is. So that is the third trade of the week and the third win, bro. So at this point, I'm up 4%, I believe. So I have one more trade to pass this account. All right, so let's get into the last trade of the week of this account. At least I did take more trades after, but as you can see, I've been winning, bro. Back to back wins, and I'm very happy because this is my first time ever trading futures accounts. So winning off rip was very good for my mindset, my mental, everything. And this is the first time me trading this model, first time trading view, everything. So it was just like a very good experience overall. Everything was great. So let's just see how this trade goes. I'm already up 4% right here, a little bit less. So over here, I'm trying to move my take profit a bit lower so I can hit the target without trying to get like 50p. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be off, but I almost overdid it and ended up going over my consistency score. But anyways, it's the last trade of the week. I changed my bias for this trade. As you know, I'm a short-term trader, I'm a scalper, so I can change my bias during the day, see how it goes. So I was seeing sells a bit more to the end of Wednesday, so I was just like, let me catch this quickly. There it is, and I just come out here, I'm excited. That's the first futures account that I have, and I finally passed it, and it was a very good experience. Like when I'm pressing a trade, it goes like, it's just good, bro. It's good. And I spent time working on my strategy, trying to make sure that it is built for futures trading. So hopefully it'll keep on producing wins like this. So 4 wins, bro, on this week. 4 wins, which is really crazy. I don't think I've had a win streak over like 3 or 4. Like over 4 is crazy. That's how we ended our week. 4 wins and passing the account. So now let's just go into the details. Let's just dive straight into the details of what went down this week. So here it is, man. My certificate, bro. My certificate. So there it is, man. Passing the account was great. Funding Ticks is a very good firm. If you're watching this, make sure you check them out. I feel like I should do a congratulations speech, but nah, bro, we've done this many times over, bro. We're not new to this game. But now it's time for the big thing, bro, getting the payout. And it's going to be tricky because with futures, you have a very small drawdown. If I go into it with 1% risk, I don't know, it might be a bit risky. So I might drop my risk, I might not. At the end of the day, prop firms are for getting paid. You want to get paid as fast as possible, right? So I don't want to waste the energy that I put into the challenge, but I also don't want to waste my energy trying to build up small wins and build a buffer and then, you know, all of that. Like, I might just get straight to it, just keep the same risk and then just keep going. I haven't decided on that yet, but I will be getting more accounts very soon and trying to figure out how the trade copier situation works on features. So these are the stats of my first Funding Ticks account. Let's see how it goes. So 2.6k, went a bit over the target, but that's how I do it, man. I overdo things, you know what I'm saying? I never underdo it. Never underdo it. 63% win rate. That's pretty good for 1-to-1. That's pretty good. Actually, it was probably a little bit higher because I was placing some trades here and there to try and make sure the platform is good. I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So, I mean, if it was me, I'm gonna say it's like 80%. That's just me though. That's just me though. But yeah, minimum days passed. I think I passed this within like 6 days. Everything was good. 40% score passed. Everything was good. These are my days right here. Week 3 was the big week. So yeah, man, 16 trades, 10 wins, 6 losses. That's just how it goes, man. So everything's done now. Time to get a payout. It is time to get a payout. So from now on, I'll be working towards getting a payout. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's going to be a bit risky because if I go into it with a 1% mindset and build my buffer really quickly, expecting on my win rate to carry me through that would be good if it works. But you never know what the market's like. You could just go on a losing streak and then it's all over. And in the previous strategies and models which I would have, it would be higher risk to reward, so I'll be more likely to have a losing streak. But maybe not this time. So I don't know. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know. I want to test it out. I don't. I might drop my risk. I don't know. So we'll see on Monday if I will drop my risk to go to my payout. Another idea that I had was to just drop my risk to like 250 and then get my normal 1-to-1s, build up for the 5-day profit rule, and then up my risk to try and get my profit target. You know what I'm saying? This account is actually a maximum of 1k withdrawal every 5 days or something like that. It was my first account, so I was just like, let me just get the bottom line, feel it out and see what it's like. So now I'll be investing more accounts into this. So I'll try and buy like maybe 3 more accounts, see how that goes. I've already bought one, which I started trading. I was up 2% on it, and then I just did some dumb shit. You'll see in the next video. You will see in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned to next week's video to see if I pass new accounts and if I manage to get a payout. Hopefully, I don't blow this bitch in 4 trades. Hopefully, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I don't. But yeah, man. Let's go.